That was so quick. Oh.
Hey guys, welcome to Khong driving, and today we are going to drive slowly on the highway before we climb the mountain, and we are in the Mazda CX3 2.0 Plus. Yes, this is the latest update. Turn off your phone, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the latest update, and we have a guest in the car who has waited for a very long time. And his name is Ethan. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so Ethan is from the movie, as you know, Mission Impossible. Okay, so he is he's just graduated. He's very young, and he wanted to feel what it's like to sit with Uncle YS. Yeah. All right. So the first part of the drive is, of course, checking out the Mazda CX-3 Plus on the highway, and we want to know that it is not as noisy as people say. You know, they always say, "Oh, the car is so noisy," especially when you're climbing up the mountain. It doesn't matter what car, but when you're climbing up a mountain, of course you are revving very high, so the engine is a bit loud. Okay, so this is the CX3, and it's actually based on the Mazda 2. So a lot of controls in the car look like they are the Mazda 2. And for the latest update, you have LED lights and LED daytime running lights. Then you have paddle shifters and also some new colors, yeah. And it's a 2-liter version. There's a 1.5, then there's a 2-liter, and then there's a 2-liter high, which has a sunroof. This one doesn't have, and that one has bigger wheels. This one I think runs 16. Right, so this is the kind of like mid-spec 2.0, and it is upgraded now with the full what you call ADAS system. Includes collision and also lane departure warning, lane keep and stuff like that, and also blind spot monitor. And so it's updated, and you have Apple CarPlay wireless, and also you have the Android Auto, which is wired, and of course smart city brake support, yeah, for city driving. And does it have adaptive cruise control? I'm not sure. Not too sure, but you can check that one out, yeah. Okay, and in terms of size, this is about 4.2 something mm long, and so this is a B segment SUV, so to speak. So it competes directly with the X50 if there was any competition, yeah. And also wheelbase is 2570, makes it very good in handling, yeah. So we have a 2-liter engine with 154 PS and 206 Newton meters of torque, which is pretty good. And we have a 6-speed automatic gearbox with manual shift on the gear, and also pedal shifts on the steering wheel. So aircon is still mechanical because it comes from the Mazda 2. So all in all, who would be using this car? School teachers, school moms, sending kids to school, retired people, young executives, wanting an SUV and wanting a good driving feel. Because one thing about Mazda is they give the car very good driving feel. So even though it's an SUV, you can expect that it will handle quite well. So we are going to put that to the test, of course, going up the hill. And oh, I'm so sorry, we're actually driving a little bit above the speed limit. Now, this is what it feels like if you're driving at a sedate pace of 90 kilometers per hour, and you are quiet. You hear almost nothing but the tires. So the engine, you can hear it, but it's muted, and it is the tires that you hear. I have no idea what tires these are. I think these are 215 60 series, something like that. But you can check that one out on the specs lah. Okay, we just got the car late yesterday, and this is the first time I'm really driving it. So, and the tires are very, very new. I think the vulcanizing has not been rubbed off, scrubbed off. Yeah, it's only got 107 kilometers on the clock. So obviously I'm the first YouTuber to take this car, and of course to give the car its proper dues and respect, we must take it up the mountain, right? Okay, so Ethan, how do you feel when sitting in the car and hearing me talk?
Very exciting. It's like I'm in a video. I am in a video.
You are in a video, yes, you are.
Yeah.
So Ethan hasn't quite made up his mind what he wants to do, because he's only 18 plus. But maybe after this he wants to be an automotive engineer.
Yeah, it's possible.
But actually there are a lot of things in an automobile that you can do. You can what do you call, learn how to set up the car, learn how to build a car, learn how to engineer a car. See, the designer only designs the car. The engineers actually are the ones that build it. So based on the design, how can I fit the suspension? Which would be a good suspension for this car? You know, what is the objective? Is it for comfort? Is it for performance? So the engineers actually put together the car with the design from the designer. So you can either be the designer, or you can be the engineer, or you can be the chief engineer in charge of everything, putting it all together. Yeah, putting together the package. Or you could be the test engineer that's testing the car. Ah, this tire is no good, let's get another one. Something like that, you know.
Kind of like you, I guess.
No, I'm just a car reviewer, and I like to drive. Yeah, liking the car is the first part of it, lah. You know. Okay, guys, I forgot to tell you. Actually, I switched it to sport mode. Okay, let's go down to, okay. Oh, see, I'm on normal mode, and the car actually just went silent. Yeah, a bit more quiet. Of course, these are the rumble strips that we are so familiar with every time we come up here. And we have an X70. Sorry, I was on the outside lane, and he took me on the inside. My mistake, I was too busy talking. Okay, so now I'm in the middle of the road, and we are near the end of our very short highway drive to give you a taste of what it's like. And we hope you like the car. And of course, if you want to buy this car, go to shop.yskhongdriving.com and you can book it from us directly. Yes, the new color we're having is a kind of a grayish color. I don't know the scientific name, but if you want, you can ask me lah in the comments, you know. So let us have your comments, and thanks very much for being with us. And here we are, getting ready for the next part of the video. Okay, so we have just taken the road, the offshoot road from the Karak Highway, and we are on the way up to our run. And our friends are here. Yes, we have one car behind us and another 5 cars in front of us. So we have a lot of esteemed company, and they are all YS-Khong driving fans, and we all have a group, and this group is for people who like to drive. Now, one thing about our group is we are very safe in what we do. And see the car in front, that's a car I drove about 3 years ago, and that is Conway. Alright guys, so Ethan, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna turn on sport mode. Yes. Traction control off, collision off, lane departure warning off, headlights are on. Let's have it on. And we go on manual mode. Yes. Okay, this is manual mode, first gear. Alright guys, let's go. Okay, the road is a little bit damp from last night, and we have to check out the car in the first couple of corners. Now, remembering that the tires are still new and they have not been run in, yeah, we need to actually run them in. So I suppose we can use the first part of the climb to do that. Okay, so traction control off. We are on front wheel drive only. Yes, there's only front wheel drive, no others. No other choice. It can be a bit misty up there. And here we are coming up to the gate. Anyway, for those of you who want to know, the guys at the back, they are not supposed to overtake me because they are keeping me company. And I told them, if you want to overtake me, do, but please make sure to run far away so I can see the road. Okay, so here we are. This is the second gear corner. A little bit of understeer. Okay, we have a motorbike, so we'll take an inner line, a little bit offline, but we still made it. And Conway is just behind us in his 200 horsepower car, turbocharged of course, and manual. Very nice car, which I've driven before. Okay, we have a motorbike, and looks like we will share the corner with him, just to be sure that he sees me. Yes, he did. Thank you very much. Okay, here is where you lose to the turbo. Truck in the corner. That puts us a little bit offline, but it's okay. Yeah, this motorbike. Okay, I'm sure he saw us now. Yes, he did. There was a truck with his hazard lights on. Now let me tell you why you shouldn't drive with your hazard lights on. Because if you need to change lanes and you want a signal, then nobody can see the signal because all 4 lights are flashing, remember? Okay, so now we're going through the snakes, and bit damp. Okay, there's a slow car in the corner. Okay, looks like he's on the outside. We'll take the inside. Watch out here. Okay, big cars coming out. Okay, it's clear, but this part is wet. Yes, I saw the man on the road and I didn't want to scare him because he was on a correct trajectory. Okay, we will share the corner with that motorbike and that car. And here we are at roundabout number 1.
That was quick.
Woo! So, okay, a very quick roundup. The handling of the CX3, exemplary, yes.
It sticks to the road very well.
Yes, it does. It handles very well. So the Mazda engineers have a very good philosophy. They have this thing called zoom zoom philosophy, and actually they believe that everybody wants to go zoom zoom. So as a child you go zoom zoom, you know, and you enjoy the thrill of speed, the thrill of the movement and the driving. So they try to make this feeling in a car. So they have this thing called Jinba Ittai, where they build the car in such a way that you are together as one with the car, like a horse and rider. So that's why a lot of people who buy Mazdas, they stay with Mazda. So it's not the most powerful car, but it sure drives well for whatever it is. So it does have certain things, like for example, when you come to a corner and you're in auto, it actually shifts down and it blips the throttle. No? Yes, of course they do it very silently. You don't actually hear it. It's not too what you call obtrusive lah. No pop and crackle, but you can hear the engine, the gearbox actually shift down.
So it's like, it's comfortable but also very...
Yeah, sporty to drive. And that's why Mazda have remained with this 6-speed automatic gearbox for a very long time, because it gives you a different sort of driving pleasure if you compare it to a CVT, you know, or something like that. And there's a special thing in the gearbox called a lock-up clutch, and from 8 kilometers per hour onwards it becomes like a manual. It locks up. There's no slip in the transmission. Okay, so we are at the second part, and let's go. to keep your head on one side.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, the sun is there. Ooh. Another 2 minutes, the sun will be in your eyes. Okay, done. Lifted one wheel. That is, I think, CJ, yes. We lose out on acceleration on the straight. A little bit. Okay, so we are here. Woo!
That was so quick. Oh.
Okay, so must drink water, drink water.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so how does the car feel? Well, I think it can give as good as it gets. We are dicing with 2 turbocharged cars, and of course they are faster on the straight, but this car can go around the corners just as well as a low slung sports car. Yeah, so what we lose on the straights, we make up on the roundabouts. So overall, yes, this is a nice car. It is not actually meant for you to go up Genting lah, but if you want, you can. And what I like about this car is that the weight is only about 1.2 something tons, 1296 kilograms. And so it has the 2-liter engine. Maybe because of the plumbing, it gets a little bit less horsepower, but this is like having a CX-5 engine in a Mazda 2. Yeah, it's 2-liter. Now, if they made a Mazda 2 with this engine, wow, can you imagine what it would be like? But no, they put it in a SUV, and SUV it is. So, overall, nice. Do I like the handling? Yes, it actually handles very well, like most Mazdas that we drive, yeah? And so, if you want to buy one, yes, the price is 126 something thousand ringgit, and you can go to shop.yskhongdriving.com, or if you need more information, you can send me a WhatsApp at 016-335-0609. Yes, we do sell cars. And what is the advantage of buying a car through Khong? Well, you can always ask me for advice. That's absolutely free. And a lot of people do ask me for advice, then they go and buy from someone else. Well, I can't help it, but it would be nice if you buy one from me, because it helps to support our channel, and it helps to keep our channel more independent, and it helps us to sustain the videos that we make. Oh, see the sun? Yeah, just another 5 minutes and the sun is in your eyes. So anyway, thanks very much for watching our video, and till we meet again, say bye bye, Ethan.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye everybody, and see you. Okay, back to auto.
That was crazy.
I'd like to believe that there's some skill involved, you know.
There
It's
is
not
a lot.
crazy.
Like crazy in a good way. Oh.
Sometimes people forget to breathe. That's
Yeah.
why they run out of breath.
Yeah, I think
Are you okay?
yeah. I enjoyed that very much.